What is going on, everyone? Commodore Last here today, bringing to you guys my live reaction of the Haikyu manga chapter 394. Now, the chapter has finally come out. Shout out to the Viz, of course, providing chapters week in, week out, because we're performing God's work as it should be. And I need the greatness right now injected into my soul, because we got a long day coming up. I'm working pretty much all night and stuff. Once I get done, reading the chapters and stuff. So I need something at least so I can, while I'm working, it's on my mind and stuff. You know what I mean? Like, when you're at your job and stuff, and you don't want to be thinking about what's going on. You want something to at least occupy it mentally, emotionally, spiritually. That's what I need. Haikyu and of course Jujutsu Kaisen afterwards when I get into that. But if the bathroom theory is in fact correct, we're coming off, Bokuto 2 weeks ago. Last week the stuff of Hoshiyumi, Inaga coming in, of course Akane slowly getting back to more of the Nekoma people. I have to believe the next person is Ushijima. If it's not, then Furudate is playing 5D chess, and I'm still trying to figure out how checkers works. So, for me to find out what's going on, we gotta read the chapter. Without further ado, let's get into it, man. Let's go. Chapter 394 of the Greatness. Alright. Wakatoshi-kun, how'd you get so good? Yo, the two gods, my boy Tsukasa. Oh man, listen, this is ready into that chapter, bro. You telling me I get Wakatoshi, and on the right, my boy KIYOOMI Sakusa? Hold on, man. Bro, listen, this chapter's already going in. I don't care. You have two gods, bro. Two of the top three? The security walks in right there, man. This is, of course, back in the day. They're wearing, their old gear and stuff. But, man, listen, you put those three in the same thing, listen, that whole room, anyone that's in it who doesn't have resistance to Conqueror's Haki, getting knocked out. Simple as that. By practicing a lot besides that. I love how you have, the kanji on the Shiro Torizawa jacket. And, of course, on the Sakusa's, it's written in English. Looks like it's Ushiwaka and Sakusa. Wow, their presence is intense. I mean, facts, man. The hockey's crazy. You see Ushijima looking up and down. Because I got lucky. Chapter 394, the lucky ones. Bruh. But I got lucky. I don't know, man. I mean, because of course we know from his past and stuff with his pops and everything, right? But even then, the dude's still a demon on the court. You see what he was in the car still, man. Back in that matchup during the finals and stuff, come on, too crazy. Easy, Hoshiyumi, going back to him, bro. Just listen. If it's one of my favorite things from the series in terms of callbacks and little things like that, right? When Hinata, I believe when he made one of his spikes on Hoshiyumi during the Carson Commodore matchup. You know how Hinata was the one smiling and Hoshiyumi was the one going annoyed. And now it's the reverse in the role and stuff. It's Hoshiyumi that's the one that's happy. Hinata's damn it, man. He still got the one up in some retrospect. Go, Hoshiyumi. Score! Hoshiyumi's spike is a break point for the Adlers. The Black Jackals built up steam from Mia's serves, and the Adlers are catching up here at the end of set 3. So 20-19 right now for the Jackals. See my boy Sakusa over there. Those two, they didn't get lucky with their bodies, yet they're still here. So there's no way they wouldn't be good. Hard work, man. Listen, Allen Iverson once upon a time said, practice? How many rings does he have? These boys put in the work, and that's why they're here where they are today. All right? Simple as that. Romero going out for a second serve. Just smash it. He was going to go right in between Inunaki and Sakusa, but Sakusa looks like he got it. Wow, Romero goes to the opposite side of the court for this time, but Sakusa still bumps it. That's Sakusa for you. No one will ever knock his hitting or his serving. That's for sure. He's really good, but he's incredibly good on defense, especially serve defense. Again, I'm just saying, man, people were telling me in the video I put out in that discussion that Sakusa shouldn't even be in the starting lineup. Talk nice to me now, man. I know talent when I see talent. To me, he's the best of the three aces. He's got to be guaranteed starter. If you think otherwise, you have the right to reserve your opinion. So you got hold on, Suda Komori again, bro. Listen, anytime I get to see these two, bro, together, I happy. You got that right. It's come on, Tsukasa, do the rest of us a favor and have some kind of weak point, would you? Doesn't he have one? Rotten food? besides that, quick set me in. Sakusa's never gotten especially passionate about anything, but once he starts something, he can't stop until it's done. He says leaving stuff half finished bugs him to the end. Get him started cleaning, and he'll be at it forever. Listen, this is just like me when it comes to video games, man. I cannot leave it at the halfway point. I gotta finish it, even if let's say I'm not enjoying it as much. I gotta get it done. Simple as that. Yeah, he does seem like a clean freak, kind of like Kita-san, but also kind of not. Hey, man, oh, bro, if we ever got Itachiyama Shiratori and Inarizaki at any point, like, just actually visually just seeing it go down and stuff, which, of course, would have been if we had gone the year prior when they were the runners-up and stuff. Just to see those two shake hands and just have a conversation, man, Kita and Sakusa, oh my god, that would be godsend. Once he gets working on something, he can't stop until he's satisfied. And then getting set up, I think, for him now, that goes for both cleaning and volleyball. And this Hoshimi, wait. Oh, no, Sokolov got outside. Good. Got a hand on it. And not, bro, the spin. The spin. He's like, what? It's not just serves where a wicked spin can make you shank it. He can do it off of his hits too. Bro, I'm telling you, man, Sakusa is worthy of being a starter on the national team. The man's scary, bro. If he can make things spin off his own hits and everything too, come on, man. That's a problem you don't want to face up against. It's like, Sakusa-san, hello, I'm Shoyo Hinata. It's great to meet you. Oh, so this is the first time when they met you, man. I hate nothing more than people who are careless and unprepared. Well, I get to see my boys when they were like training, bro. When they were getting out there, man. My boy came back from Brazil. He's like, hey, man, I need to talk to one of the goats real quickly, too. And of course, see for sure. You can't even see like fully, but I know that's Bokuto in the background just going, hey. Mister, I got a fever and got benched, bruh. He didn't pull back his punch right there. He went straight for the right hook. Please don't say that like it's some kind of nickname now. And that was 6 years ago. I don't hang around people who don't know how to manage their health. You don't have to worry about that. I mean, this is the guy I always said, man, he hates crowds, being around germ-infested people. I learned from what happened. I'm way better about it now. I think everyone on this court pays the right amount of attention to their health and their lives. But accidents happen. No matter how well you prepare, you can't be ready for everything. KIYOOMI spent a lot of time alone when he was a kid. Bro, we're getting his flashback. Well, I'm being blessed. It's a 10 out of chapter. Listen, you know how long I've been preaching this man? Even when there was nothing else to go by, besides the fact he was a top 3 ace, but you're telling me I get his backstory, bro? Oh my god, let's go. His parents and his much older siblings were all very busy. And he was a quiet guy, not the sort that you expect to make a billion friends. We were cousins and about the same age. Bro, they're related? Oh, yeah, okay. Hey, it runs deep in the family, man. I respect it. But I didn't know him that well. My parents told me to hang out with him, so I invited him to play volleyball. He followed me without a word. And I had the impression that it was less that he wanted to play the sport, and more that he just didn't have anything else he felt like doing. He's practically incapable of leaving anything half finished. Done already? He's doing a puzzle. Oh, there's I guess like a little bird or like a dog thing. It says Torque on it. Rest in peace, Torque. It looks like a bird based on the thing. It's tough to make out, but it looks like a bird. Oh, little guy. He had a great life. He's still trying for 1,000 in a row. 375, 376, 377. And once he starts something, he will see it through to the end. Why couldn't you get that one? It was easy. Now you're ticking me off. See? I can get them just fine. Oh, shut up. It's the spin. Yeah, it's the spin. Don't point. It's rude. So that's when he started to figure out his lane ability, which is, of course, the spin. The golden spin rotation, bro. Shout out to Gyro. Shout out to my boy, man. If you know JoJo, you know. It's like, oh, gross. So it started, because, of course, of his wrists and everything. Ta-ta-ta-ta-tum. And he has, like, his little wall drills. That sounds like somebody doing the wall drill. 'Cause, of course, of his wrists and everything. Ta-ta-ta-ta-tum. And he has, like, his little wall drills. That sounds like somebody doing the wall drill. 'Cause, of course, of his wrists and everything. Ta-ta-ta-ta-tum. Bruh. Oh my god. Yo. Bruh. Yo, did you see like the little spin? Like, boom, 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 going off the wall and everything too, like that? Okay, that's nice. So this is what he was basically doing since like the very start of his time playing volleyball, man, just to improve on his craft. That's a little crazy, damn. Oh, he's gotten started. All Japan Middle School Athletics Tournament, boys volleyball. Oh, for sure. He got pissed, yeah, because these people didn't wash their hands, bro. Nasty ass kids, man. I would even if you drop kick them, bro. You had the right to do what you want to do, man. And he's like cleaning his hands there too. Like he had a pocket hanky, and he's folding it with the damp side in, bro. This man, yo, he might be a crazier clean freak than Levi. This might be true, bro. And this, of course, sees him right there, and of course, he had a little sparkle. So he's been, I can't say attracted, but he's kept his attention towards Ushijima for a long time, going back to like this moment, which is so crazy. That it was not even have to do with volleyball itself. It's just the man know how to have the etiquette, just to clean himself properly and all that. Crazy. And God, wait, so it's the first time that that had to be Wakatoshi that spiked on him. Yeah, it had to be, bro. So that was the first time someone actually got him in one of his receives. Well, I thought I got in it. Score, service ace. Yeah, great serve, Wakatoshi. For the first time, KIYOOMI met someone who had a spin even more wicked than his. Man, it's so hard to bump hits from a southpaw. I need to do more bumps. Let's practice our serve receiving. After that, KIYOOMI would sometimes play against Ushiwaka and would sometimes be with him at the same camps. Every time they were together, he looked like he was actually having fun for once. I hear Shiratorizawa lost to some team in the qualifiers. No way, which team? Ushiwaka never made it to the spring tourney in the last year of high school. The some team that beat Shiratorizawa made it to the quarterfinals, but then their big star collapsed in the last set and they lost. That was the same year our captain went down with an ankle injury. We ended up losing in a surprise upset to Inubushi Higashi. So that was like, if I'm not saying, that's the same one that's with Bokuto in the finals and stuff. Or was it Ichibayashi? You know what? It's been 2 weeks. This, even we practiced everything like we were supposed to. Oh, so now we got his name, Tsukasa Izuna. Okay, because I remember when we first when we saw him getting like carried off and stuff. I don't think we ever got his like name and stuff. I don't believe, but no, we actually got it here though. Tsukasa Izuna. Or no, I think we did get it. I think we did get him when he was walking off and stuff. I could be wrong. No, I think we did. You see the banner for them? What does it say here? Efforts. Oh, hey, isn't that Itachiyama's Izuna-san? I heard he got the best setter award in last year's Junior Olympic camp. Ah, what's with the non-reaction? Wait, is this there's their own teammate? Hold on, man. That's how they became friends. Man, a lip roller, he like, yo, you need it? I got my own, bro. Lip roller FC, bro. That's a squad right there. And you just see right after, of course, when they were pulling them off the court and stuff, you see KIYOOMI and Montoya just walking back. Sakusa, I know what you're thinking. I bet right now you're like, it's always possible to be injured in any game. What are you crying for, right? And, wow, he's pretty sharp. I can understand having regrets if you didn't practice enough or prepare properly beforehand. But I know neither was the case with you, Izuna-san. So I have to wonder. Right? Neither was the case. That's why it hurts even more. Duh. It's like, Izuna was wrong. Oh. I get it. But I don't want to pity you or say it sucks to be you. But it does suck to be me right now. Oh. Still, I'm happy that you were thinking of me. I wasn't, not particularly. Well, okay then. It isn't today, but one day I'll play my last game, and you better believe I'm gonna finish that one with a smile. Man. Hearing Izuna-san say that got me thinking about my ideal last game. I was lucky enough to survive this long. Lucky to meet people. Lucky to still be playing volleyball. Yo, and he's playing in the first division too as well, bro, as he should. Tsukasa Izuna, 24 years of age, playing for the Desio Hornets. And there's a teammate here, Ryosei Kai from Inabushi. Okay, so at least we're getting something here, man. So we're getting one of the guys who finished off in the final four. Well, I believe, yeah, I have to finish in the final four, at the very least. Okay, Ryosei Kai, Inabushi, and he's a middle blocker too. Interesting. I mean, well, we're getting him now and stuff, so it's not like I can really include him into the team unless we start getting more coverage of the V-League itself. But I don't think it's going to be like one of those scenarios. Going out with a smile, ending on a victory. Both would be nice, but I don't find either particularly necessary. Hold on, double spread. Hold on. All I want is to practice and train, paying proper care and attention to everything. Today, tomorrow, and all the way up to the day before my last game. And if I'm lucky, and you made the receive, no problem, Ushiwaka, bro. To go out thinking I could be done at any time and still be satisfied. That's my boy. But that's my ace. Even though that's just my GOAT, this is my ace right here, man. That was the other job too. Oh, man. Oh, that's so beautiful, bro. I mean, 22-21 right now, closing at the end of the third set. But still, I'm shook. I actually thought we were going to get Ushijima, and I got swerved and we get hit with Sakusa's pass. Like, his, like, come up and everything, and the stuff that happened during the time when he finished up at Nationals. But, oh, man, that's beautiful. Today, tomorrow, and all the way up to the day before my last game, to go out thinking I could be done at any time and still be satisfied. You want to go out there, no regrets, man. Play it to your absolute best, because you never know when it's your last. Or just in general, man, play with the idea that every game is your last game, because you don't know what tomorrow can promise you. You could play in this game, get hurt, and never be able to step on the court again. For Sakusa, man, like, that's kind of what it has to be. You know, he wants to make sure that he's absolute peak, like, you know, condition in general, just to be able to, you know, be satisfied once he comes off the court. It's like, yo, I gave him my best. I was in the top peak that I needed to be in. And he's surrounded by people, man, that, you know, he was lucky to have in his life. Which I'm so shocked, though. Komori was actually a cousin of his. I did not even consider that possibility at all. And there was nothing I can see in terms of, like, the kanjis or anything that can probably associate the two of them together. But that's crazy. It runs in the family. But, I mean, of course, I didn't get to see too much into, like, his family situation, and the fact that, you know, of course, his parents and older siblings not being around so much. And you can feel for this kid, too, in a way, because it's like, you know, he wanted, you know, in a sense, most people, they want to be able to have something to attach themselves with, even if, you know, it feels like they're alone all the time and everything. But it's tough when you don't have those people around you that need to be with you during that period of time. So, but the fact that he kept himself, like, so calm and, like, you know, just kept his whole thing in check is just, and that's my boy right there, man. 10 out of 10, I don't care. It's Sakusa's season to me, man. I've been preaching this man for so long, and I was hoping even during nationals to get, like, if we got like Carson or Itachiyama, like, just to see, like, those two, Hinata and him, just have their battles and all that. And, you know, if we had gotten that back then, it would have been awesome. But I'm just glad we got it now, out the way and stuff. And the characterization within him is just, you know, really, really nice. But man, it just go, and then, you know, it tells me now next week has to be Ushijima. Not even a question. It has to be Ushijima that's next. Because I've had it in my head for so long that whenever we get Ushijima, for one, Tendo's coming back. That chapter, when we get Ushijima's, like, his, like, you know, what happened with him, after nationals and just, more stuff on his pops and everything, Tendo's going to come back into it. And I'm firm believing, man, that Tendo, when he comes back, the reason why he's not there at the moment is he's at the airport picking up the pops as they get to the arena. If that happens, I'm telling you right now, Haikyu was already the GOAT. It's already in another stratosphere that not many other series can touch. In the sports genre, it's Ichiban already. But then the gap afterwards would just proceed to go up and above and beyond to a realm that no other series in the sports genre can ever top it, man. Like, if that happens, oh my god. But still, man, I'm so happy with getting the Sakusa coverage. But I'm curious to know what you guys think down in the comment section below in regards to it. Did you like how everything was all set up and everything? Stuff with Ryosei K, or Kai and stuff, right, from the school and everything that we got. How did you guys appreciate that with Inabushi, being talked about and stuff? Do you feel like, because now we're starting to get this a little more coverage, do you think that those characters from there and Ichibayashi, we're going to get more of them throughout like this arc? Or you think that it's just going to be like the one-time thing to kind of recognize that, they were there facing off against the likes of Commodore, Itachiyama, Fukurodani and stuff, and then that's about it? But I don't know, man. To me, it feels like if we're starting to introduce these characters from Inubuyashi, Ichibayashi, Inabushi, and all that. Again, so many Ichi-Unis. It makes me think that there's a possibility that we could see a little bit more from Haikyu before a potential Olympics arc. In a sense that we're going to start to see really the top dogs and how tough it's going to be to make it into the squad. Just seeing the level of talent that's not just in this match, but in the surrounding areas. It's going to be very, very interesting because we have a lot of new teams now in Division 1, and anyone I believe is in there has possibly a claim to make it into the national team. But those are my thoughts on that. But let me know your thoughts on the chapter itself. If there's anything you want to clarify in the chapter itself, if you want to do that for me, appreciate it. Like the video if you enjoy, subscribe to the channel if you guys are new here. If you want to be a part of the weekly experience when it comes to my coverage of the Haikyu Hypu week in, week out, subscribe if you haven't already. Click on the bell, Shandor, so the day with everything that goes on the channel. With that being said, I'll catch you guys next week, chapter 395. And after that, we're 5 chapters away from the big 400. And this match has been so God-sent. This arc in general has been like a beautiful poem to the series in general, just coming back full circle for a lot of these characters. And I don't know how things will really end, considering that it's more or less going to be 5 sets. It's going back to back and everything. And you have to feel like the end of this arc, it's going to be mainly focused on Hinata versus Kageyama, which is probably going to be the most emotional stuff I think we're ever going to deal with for a long time. But next week, I'm praying it's Ushijima coverage. Tendo comes back in my life, and my emotions are just out of whack. But Commodore Laz signing off. Thank you so much for watching, and as always, take care.